Howdy, y'all. Alright, this is Kevin, aka Big K Horror, and I'm going to actually do the part 2 of my previous video, which was my favorite books on the horror film genre. And there are lots of them, in general and the ones I have. But, so I'm going to begin this, and there's no particular order which one's greatest, you know, over the other. Just, I put them all together. But anyhow, first one is this one. It's, a celebration of the classics from Universal Studios Monsters. And it's all, like, you know, beautiful black and white. You know, got all those. So, I mean, I love this book. Okay, the next is a huge tome, or whatever, based on the works of Dario Argento. And that is Profondo Rosso. Oh, I'm sorry, Profondo Argento. Sorry, I was thinking about Deep Red, the title. Anyhow, but this is a great book about his whole filmography, the experiences on the set of each film, blah, blah, blah. You know, this has it all. But this is just like a sampling of... Anyhow, so this is a great book. And here is the second Dario Argento book. So for completists, such as myself, of Argento, check this one out. Art of Darkness, the cinema of Dario Argento. Let's see here. As you can see, sorry, as you can see, it's pretty colorful. Anyhow, so that's that. I've carried this book everywhere with me since 2003, 2004, so it's a bit torn up. Ha! Anyhow. Okay, so the next one. And this one right here does not have any pictures hardly at all, which that is not a bother to me. I'd rather read about reviews or opinions or anecdotes about these said horror films. But this one actually has absolutely, maybe some pictures involving one cover or artwork covers or something like that, but it's hardly... It's hardly anything to write home about, but it's a good read. And that is Italian Horror. It's pretty much like a dignified geek thing toward Fulci's films, but most of these films a lot of people haven't heard of, including me, because a lot of them were made for TV. But it's a cool read nonetheless if you're a fan of Italian Horror. Okay, the next one is the New Horror Handbook. And this is, I don't know if this is from Canada or not, but it goes into in-depth detail about all the new modern horror from the beginning of 1990 all the way till now, and all the cycles it's been through with like torture porn, zombies, supernatural Asian ghosts, etc., etc. So he's got a new one coming out, and so I'm kind of looking forward to it. Anyway, but this is a cool book. It discusses such movies as like the French film Inside, Saw films, and I forgot the last one with the girl eating something. But no, it's got, you know, it's got pictures and stuff. Again, I hardly care for that, but I know some people like to have some kind of visual reference. But anyway, so this is like what it looks like. Okay. Okay, the next one is an awesome, I just got this past year. It's an awesome slasher movie guide, encyclopedia, whatever, and it is called Legacy of Blood. And let's see here. Yeah, Legacy of Blood. And it's got every style of slasher film from the 80s in this. Every one of them. Okay, the next book I got is another one just like the previous one. It's like an encyclopedia of horror movie titles with critiques. And that is called The Mammoth Book of Slasher Movies. Which, one complaint about this is that it doesn't actually go into slasher movies all the way. It mentions like Aliens, you know, things like things like that. They're not slashers, so I never understood that. But it's just so cool read for movies you want to see or movies you've already seen and you agree with as a guy. Okay, the next one is one I got for Christmas like a couple years ago, and it's a fun one. It's nothing to write home about, but it's a fun one. And that is called Horror Movie Freak. And it comes with a copy of Night of the Living Dead, which I already own. But yeah, so it has a chapter on Scream Queens. Yeah, it's got a bunch of reviews in this too. And then here's Psycho. It's got a bunch of cool stuff in this. Okay. The next one is a book that turned into a very popular documentary for the Starz Network. And I have the book that predates the documentary. But it's pretty much similar, but it's just on a written page. And that is Going to Pieces. Great book if you're a slasher fan. Great book. Okay. Last but not least is a book on all the Canadian horror that's come out since like the 60s or 70s till now. And that is called They Came From Within, with the Brood on the cover. And I believe the narrator is, God, what's his name? I can't even think right now. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, but yeah, this is a good book. It's a good read. So anyway, check it out sometime. And I actually do have a part 3 of my horror movie genre books coming up soon. Like maybe tomorrow or something, but this is part 2, and I've got a few more to cover. Anyhow, thank you for watching. Comment below if you want to. Peace.